bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Paul Lisnick and this is Comcast Newsmakers. This hour's newsmaker is Joe Berrios, Commissioner for the Board of Review and the Chair of the Democratic Party for Cook County. Today we're going to be talking about property tax appeals. Mr. Commissioner, it's great to see you.
Thank you.
You know, a lot of people, we all got our tax bills, a lot of people unhappy, but a lot of people really don't understand what the Board of Review does. What do you guys do?
The Board of Review is the second appeal process within the system. We make sure that anyone who is unhappy with the assessment that the assessor put on your property gets a chance to bring it to government to make a correction on it. We at the board will look at every appeal that's presented to us, but we can only look at it if you file a complaint form. If you don't file a complaint form, you're telling government you're happy, and you're happy where you're at.
But some people think, Mr. Commissioner, look, you can't fight City Hall. My taxes have gone up. I'm just going through the motions here to file a thing. You're going to reject it.
You're absolutely wrong as a taxpayer. We at the Board of Review will not only do the work for you, it doesn't cost you anything. And people who come to the Board of Review, over 55% of them get a reduction. When we come out and do community group things, over 80% of the people get a reduction. So since it doesn't cost you anything, this is the only time I've ever seen where you can come to government where it doesn't cost you anything and you got a chance to save money. You're crazy not to do it.
Now, I guarantee you, sir, we just had a lot of ears perk up when they said, wait a minute, I heard about it doesn't cost me, but I think I also heard him say, we'll do the work for you. I thought you got to hire a lawyer and, you know, because we all get letters in the mail every day about somebody saying, I'll appeal your taxes for you.
Most of the time, an attorney, when you hire an attorney, he'll give me 3 or 4 comps on your property. I have the ability to pull up 80 comps in your neighborhood, and we can look at what's going on in the entire area. So they do it in a minute system. We can look at everything that's going on, and we can help you.
Some people would say, wait a minute, but why is this happening in the first place? When the assessor does his thing and I get my tax bill, why didn't they get it right in the first place?
Because of the fact that the assessor only uses computers to do the assessment process. We take an individual look at your particular house and what's going on in the neighborhood. We have people that can go in, not only see what the different values are around you, but we have the ability to call your elected officials, some of the people from your community, and find out what's going on in the area. That will affect the value that we put on your property because of the fact that no two properties in actuality are truly alike. If you go in some communities, you have a brand new building next to an older property.
Absolutely right.
The computer can't read that. The computer sees, okay, prices are going up. But this property right next door to this brand new one should be nowhere near the other property.
But would it matter to you? So if you looked and said, yes, there's a new property where they're selling condos for $500,000 or more, but next to it is this vintage building, you're saying the vintage building shouldn't get hurt by the new property?
No, it should not get hurt whatsoever because the new building has no repairs to be done on it. The vintage building does. He needs new windows, he needs a furnace, he needs a roof. If people are...
Sounds like you've been to my home.
But people can tell us this. And, you know, we make it so easy that you don't have to come downtown. You don't have to do anything but file a complaint form.
Let's tell people how to do it. So somebody's saying, wait a minute, before you guys leave me, what do I do?
They can call our office, and they should begin 1 year in advance for the property tax, because you always pay your bill 1 year later than what for the actual year.
Okay.
So call our office. We'll send you a complaint form. You tell us you want us to look up the comps for you. That's all you have to do. They can call our office at 312-603-5560, and we'll send you out a complaint form.
And we fill it out. Is it complicated? A lot of people don't get this stuff.
No, it is so simple. All you do is name, address, the property you're appealing, sign it, send it back to me.
And then your folks will do all the homework, and then we may get a letter saying, yes, your taxes are going to come down?
Yes, and one thing we won't do, you'll get a letter to reduce it, but you'll never get a letter to say we increased it.
Great point, because some people say, wait a minute, I don't want it. It's sort of like saying, please review my paper teacher, and the teacher says, yeah, now you might get a D. It's not that at all.
No, we're not the assessment police. We are out there to help people who feel their property tax assessment is too high. We will only reduce. Since I've been up there since '88, I've only increased one property, and the person asked us to do it.
I love it. It wasn't me. Commissioner Joe Berrios, thanks for being with us. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
This hour's newsmaker has been Commissioner Joe Berrios. I'm Paul Lisnick. Thanks for watching us here. This show is Comcast Newsmakers. Bye-bye.
The preceding was a presentation of Comcast Newsmakers. Now back to CNN Headline News.